Yo, what is up guys and girls, and welcome back to another NBA free pick video. Now yesterday we had an absolutely massive day on both the free picks and VIP. So I've got 6 solid props that I'm loving for tonight's games. But right before we get into that, let's recap the VIP a little bit. So far we went up 25 units, guys. We made 25 total units yesterday, and this is our 4th winning day in a row, as you can see right here. Now, these were all the props we won. I'm not going to review each and every one of them, but you see which ones I sent out. You can go back, look at the stats. We did have one void, so that's a refund. And then these were the losers. So we can recap a couple of the losers real quick. Now, Rudy, he just ended up missing his line. No excuse. That was a bad bet. And then we ended up, this one hooked, but someone actually won on this play. So someone commented in the comment section. So I sent him out on my free plan. If you guys are not a part of that, make sure you go in the description and join the free plan, guys. I always send out free plays on there. Now this dude won, I think 200 yesterday off the free play I sent out, and it had him in it. So I think he got him at 11 points instead of 11.5 because we hooked, but he actually won that play. So I'm assuming he pushed. So if you guys got it at 11 points, you won this play as well, but I'm going to count it as a loss on my end because I did not get it at 11. And then the reason he hooked is because it was an amazing read, but he just started to miss in the 4th quarter, so he got taken out early, and then Hunter absolutely dominated from there. He basically took over the game, so he never came back in. Even in overtime, they didn't put him back in, so this one just happened to be a miss. It was still a great read. I'll definitely take it again. And then Clint Capella, no excuse, we just missed that one. Randall just missed, and then Chris Paul shot 1 for 4 from the perimeter, so he could have made it, but he didn't, guys. So these were the only losses. We still won 25 units, and we have 11 units in all profits. So make sure you guys like the video and subscribe for another winning day. You guys were absolutely crazy on yesterday's video, and I am going to be running this sale for the last day, guys. So anyone who wants to get in the VIP, you can use code DANE. I will leave the link down below in the comment section for both of these sales. You can get 67% off, and you can get 75% off the month pass. So week pass, month pass, both of those are on sale right now. This is the last time I'm going to be doing this sale, guys, because I can't bet on Dame anymore. As you can see right here, we won on this guy 3 days in a row. That's why I'm doing this last day sale with the code Dame, guys. Make sure you take advantage. It is restocked to the last 10 people. I'm not sure how many slots are left, so if you're watching this right now, make sure you take advantage. Now, also, last thing, a lot of you guys have been mentioning that you having trouble finding these props. If you guys don't have an app, or you only on PrizePicks, you're probably not going to be winning a lot of these slips because PrizePicks do not post all the lines. So if you want access to apps that will have a lot of these lines, you can use Sleeper. The promo code is ApexBetz. I will leave all the links in the description for these apps. Sleeper probably is the best one in my opinion. With the deposit match, is going to give you $1,500. So whatever you put in, they're going to double it, guys, up to $1,500. The next one, I'm personally on Chalkboard right now for a lot of my plays. We can actually go to VIP, and I forgot to mention, guys, we also won all these value plays in VIP as well. So we can go down here. This is what I won on Chalkboard yesterday. We hit this slip, this value play, the 3rd value play, and a 4th value play, guys. So remember, you can use code DAME for that VIP sale. And then the last app that I'm using, I'm not on it too much so far, but it's the best offer for you guys, is actually Dabble. If you click that link and just create an account, it's going to give you guys $25 just for making an account. No deposit required. It's legal in all these states. You can pause, go back and look at all that, but let's hop into these props so we can get these out of the way. Now, the first prop that I'm loving is actually going to be Missi. So as we can see right here, we're taking his rebounds over 7.5, guys. Absolutely loving this play. As you can see right here, if we filter it down to his last 10 games, where his minutes were more accurate of what we were looking at, he is 10 for 12 of his last 12 games. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. And OKC is ranked 30th in rebounds allowed. So they are bottom ranking when it comes to rebounds allowed. I mean, they're going to give up the most rebounds. And the hit rate versus his position, guys, look right here, 60%, 9 for 15 against guys in his position. So they're giving up a lot of rebounds to every single player who plays his position, guys. So this is the first prop that I'm loving for today. You can review these stats. I'm going to hop into the next prop really quick so we can keep it moving. The next one that I'm loving is Jaylen Williams. Now we are taking him over 21.5 points, guys. The reason that I'm loving this prop is we filter is first the dominant player position. Before I even filter, if you guys don't know what that is, the dominant player or dominant player type It's just all it's doing is describing the type of player that he is. So as you can see, Jaylen Williams is a transition player, and he scores a lot of his points in a restricted area. Now, when it comes to playing the Pelicans, they are actually the worst team in the league at defending against his player type and his shooting zone, guys. So he absolutely dominates, and we can filter and just show that really quick. So we filter to the bottom 10 teams. Let's go bottom 10 right here. You can see he hits this line 6 out of 9 games when he plays any team that is bad at defending his player type. And then we can look at shooting zone as well. Same things we can see right here. 6 for 9, guys. Absolutely loving this player for this one. And I think his hit rate on his player position, they also give up a lot of points to players in his same position, guys. So make sure you guys are reviewing these stats and take these over when we have really great matchups like this. Now the third prop that we're going to hop into is actually going to be Hartenstein. So I'm loving him for 3.5 assists right now. As of right now, none of these props are bumped. So if you're watching this video early, make sure you go lock these in. And remember, you do not have to lock in all these props. These are just my 6 favorite ones that I'm loving for today. And then I'm going to take and place each one of these on a straight bet. And then if you want access to how I pair a lot of these props together, I will be sending out those slips to VIP. Now, with that being said, they're ranked 27th in assists when it comes to playing the Pelicans. So they're bottom 5 in teams when it comes to defending against assists. And then also he's covered in 5 of his last 7 games, guys. So the second best team, or at his, which one is that? I think it's his shooting zone, if I can find the filter. Here it is. So we go right here. He's not going to be scoring a lot, in my opinion. At least that's how it's projected so far. Because when it comes to defending his shooting zone, guys, they're like one of the best in the league at it. So we can go down here. If we go to points, just so we can pull up the graph. This is where he scores a lot of his points, guys. So as you can see in the restricted area, in the paint. And when it comes to opponent defense, they're number 2 where he scores the most amount of his points, guys. So I don't expect him to be scoring a lot. And if he's not the one getting the points, he's going to be passing the ball in order to get someone else who is good at scoring against them. They're going to be getting the points, meaning he gets more assists, guys. As you can see right here, he's been going over. He's had a monster game these last 2, and I expect him to do it again tonight. Now, let's hop into this 4th prop. And right before we go over it, guys, get this video to 30 likes. You guys absolutely killed the last video. We can always, I think it's like 70 something right now. Get it to 30 likes, and I'll be dropping 2 more VIP player props in the comment section. So all we got to do is hit 30 likes, guys, and we will have 8 props for this in total free play. Now, Daniel Gafford is the next player that I'm taking for tonight. As you can see right here, we are taking his points at 11.5. I think it's 11.5 on DraftKings right now, but we are taking his points at 10.5 right now. So I'm loving his points at 10.5 because he's 12 out of 15 last games, and they're pretty bad at defending his player type and his shooting zone, as we can see right here. We scroll down. Once again, you can see this is where he scores a lot of his points, and then they're ranked 22nd when it comes to defending against his area. And also, guys, if you look right here to similar players versus the Raptors, they have a 100% hit rate on any similar player, and in his position in general, I think he also, there's a 53% hit rate, so they're 8 for 15. But any player who has like a similar play style or that Props Madness feel is similar to Daniel Gafford, they have a 100% hit rate so far. So I'm absolutely loving this one. And let's hop into our 5th play. We're almost done, guys. So the 5th play that I'm loving is actually going to be Spencer, and we're taking him over 1.5 3-pointers. Now, they actually don't favor this line, but I absolutely love this line, guys. So let's hop into why. If we actually take and filter it down to like his last 9 games where his minutes are on par, because you can see as we take these games away, the games that were taken away, he doesn't have a lot of minutes, and his most recent games is more accurate of the type of minutes he's been getting. As you see, 33, 31, 34. These are his accurate times that he's getting so far. And then he has a 100% hit rate when it comes to head-to-head matchup. If we actually go to last season, I think it is. He's 100%, guys. He shot 3-3-pointers on both of these games when he has faced them, and then he doesn't have one this season. But honestly, guys, this one is like a no-brainer to me. I don't know why they're not favored or why it's not more juice than it is, but I'm definitely locking this play in. Let's look at their 3 points allowed. They're pretty mid. They're ranked 18th when it comes to 3 points allowed. But when you look at his player type, the pace, honestly, guys, everything lines up for the over on this play, and I'm definitely going to be locking this in, even with Luka being back. So as you can see right here, this game Luka's back. This game Luka was back. This game Kyrie was out, but Luka was still in, and then Luka missed a lot of these games right here. So even with Luka being in and dominating the ball, he still gets at least 2 3-pointers because of his player type, guys. Transition player, and as you can see, he takes a lot of his shots right here around the perimeter, 43%. And opponent defense, guys, they're ranked 6th. But like I said, we have a pretty good matchup with that one. Now, the last prop of the day that we're going with is actually going to be Jaylen Brunson, guys. So I'm loving Jaylen Brunson, even though you're looking at this chart and it's color coded. It's color coded, and you see a lot of red. Trust me, guys, you have to do deep research into these stats. There's a reason why it's minus 125 odds, and then on the under it's only minus 105. Now, the reason I'm loving this prop is that we actually go to head-to-head on both years. So if we do this season, if I can just find a filter, he's dominated against them, guys. Absolutely dominated against the Pistons. He got 36 points on this last game. And if we go to last year in general, he also dominated all 3 times he faced this matchup. So when it comes to playing against the Pistons head-to-head, he absolutely dominates. And then he's also, if we go back to this season, we can filter and look at his dominant player type. So he's a pick and roll ball handler, and his dominant shooting zone is above the break 3, and they rank 27th and 25th when it comes to defending his player type and his shooting zone, guys. So this one is a great matchup. I think we can also go to the hit rate. So any player who's similar to him, as you can see right here, there's 6 out of 8 hit rate, guys, and there's a 9% difference on their props. So as you can see right here, the lines will be at 21.5, and they'll score 9% over. And if we go to player position, we can also look at that as well. They're 11 for 15 of any player in his same position, guys, and the average point difference is 14%. So a lot of these guys that go over, which is majority of them, go over their line by at least 14%. So you guys have to do a deep dive into these props. These are the 6 that I'm loving for today. And remember, get this video to 30 likes, guys, and I'm dropping 2 more VIP props in the comment section. Now, last thing, guys, like I said, VIP code Dame 75% off of either package. Is going to be the last day that I do this sale. And if you guys, like I said, you can't find these props, remember, you can go check on any of these apps. I will leave the links down below in the comment section. Lock in these plays. I'm personally doing straight bets, and then for VIP, I will be sending out my value plays like this. With that being said, that is all that I have for you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video.